Ever feel like your cat just doesn't listen, no matter what you do? Maybe they're scratching up your furniture, ignoring the litter box, or biting out of nowhere. It's frustrating, right? But what if I told you there's a way to correct that behavior, without yelling, without punishment, and without damaging your bond with your furry friend? In this video, we're diving into the real effective ways to discipline your cat the right way. Stick around because by the end, you'll have all the tools you need to raise a happy, well-behaved cat and strengthen your connection like never before. Cats aren't born knowing the difference between right and wrong. As pet owners, it's our job to guide their behavior in a way that builds trust and encourages positive habits. Discipline, when done the right way, is never about fear or punishment. It's about teaching gently and consistently. First and most importantly, never use physical punishment. Hitting or using force is not only ineffective, it damages your bond with your cat. A frightened or anxious cat is less likely to learn and more likely to act out. Positive reinforcement is always more powerful than punishment. When your cat does something right, like using the litter box, scratching a post instead of furniture, or playing calmly with their toys, make sure to reward them. Whether it's with treats, gentle petting, or verbal praise, the reward should come immediately so they associate it with the behavior. It's also important to meet your cat's natural needs. Scratching, for example, is instinctual. If they don't have a scratching post, they'll find something else, like your couch. Providing the right tools helps prevent unwanted behavior before it even starts. When your cat misbehaves, timing is everything. Cats don't understand delayed punishment. You need to address the behavior right as it's happening. If it happened even 5 minutes ago, your cat has already moved on. Discipline only works when it's connected directly to the moment of the behavior. If you catch them doing something they shouldn't, a firm but calm no can be effective. Avoid shouting or making sudden aggressive gestures. Instead, keep your voice steady and your message clear. Consistency is key. Repeat the same correction whenever the behavior happens. In some cases, removing attention can be more powerful than words. If your cat bites or scratches during play, stop the interaction and walk away. This teaches them that certain behaviors mean the fun ends. Over time, they'll learn what behavior keeps you close and what pushes you away. For specific actions, using sounds can help, like clapping your hands or shaking a can with coins. The sound creates mild discomfort that distracts or interrupts the behavior, but make sure not to scare them or make them associate the noise with you directly. You want the sound to be a cue, not a punishment. Redirecting is often better than reprimanding. If your cat is acting out, give them something better to do. Playing with a toy, scratching a post, or chasing a laser pointer helps them channel energy in healthy ways. You can also set up the environment to discourage bad habits. Try placing double-sided tape or aluminum foil on surfaces you want them to avoid. Cats don't like the texture or noise. Or apply anti-chew sprays to objects they tend to bite. These passive methods gently teach them to stay away from certain areas or items. Understanding the reason behind a behavior is just as important as how you respond to it. Unwanted behaviors like biting, scratching, or avoiding the litter box often have a cause, whether it's stress, boredom, lack of stimulation, or a medical issue. Make sure your cat has regular playtime, a clean litter box, and check in with your vet if you notice changes in their behavior. There are also a few key things to avoid. Never get physical. Never delay discipline. Be consistent with your responses. And don't ignore a problem for too long. Unwanted behavior becomes harder to correct the longer it goes on. Training a cat takes time and patience. But with the right mix of consistency, redirection, and positive reinforcement, your cat will learn what's expected, and your bond will only grow stronger.